at the jam and got a download as usual. A download. I got a download. Listen, chosen one, open your mouth. Open your mouth, chosen one. That's what you have to do as a chosen one. You have to open your mouth and against, speak against those things that are being spoken over you. That's why it's good to give yourself affirmations. That's why it's good to go to the word and find out what God says about you. You have to speak. You have to open your mouth. Open your mouth. Speak against the negativity that people are speaking against you. Whatever they are saying against you, whatever they are saying that what you are, you speak against that. Speak against it. Speak against it. You can let them talk. You don't have to fight with them, but you can speak against. You could speak against what's being said to you in your private place, in your private area, in your closet. You speak against them. Open your mouth. Your mouth is powerful. Words are powerful. And you have to understand your words are powerful. You have to understand that. You have to understand that you to speak those things that are not as if they were. That's what the word tells us. And people speaking these things over you, you have to cancel that stuff out. Renounce that. Hey Jacqueline, renounce that. Come up against it. You speak goodness over your life. You tell yourself who you are. You tell yourself what you're going to be. You don't let nobody have free range and speaking stuff over you. You don't let people define who you are. You don't let people define who you are. You don't let people to say who you are and you live out what they say you are. No, you have the power. You have the authority. Yes, you do. You have the power and the authority to speak what God says is for you over your life, who you are. That's your authority. That's your right as a chosen one. You have to know that. You have to know that. That's why sometimes some of you all are still thinking about what somebody said and spoke over you when you didn't know better. Some of you all are still stuck in what somebody else said about you. No, you have to know who you are. You have to know who you are in God's eyes. You have to know that you're chosen. You have to know that you are favored. You have to know that you are the light. You have to know that. That's what I want to come remind you all. Know who you are. Say prayers over yourself. Cancel out every negative word spoken over you and speak positive things over you. Speak what the word says over you. That's what you got to do, and you got to believe this. Don't sit there with your mouth closed when it comes to things like this. You keep your mouth closed about your progress in your business. You don't want people to know what you got going on. You don't talk about your progress. You don't talk about, what you have going on. You don't want to give people uh 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 uh, what it is. You don't want to give them information on how God is blessing you. You don't want them to know that information because they'll try to come up against it. But when it comes to you speaking life over yourself, yes, yes, 7528 RP R pit 7528, when you finally realize that your words are powerful and that's why prayers work, because you're praying, you're using words. That's why prayers work. You're using words. Although you're combating the evil with good, you're trying to, you're canceling out those things. That's why prayers work, because they're words. You're praying and you're speaking what God says about you over your life. You don't have to be all religious to do this. You don't have to be doing certain rituals and processes to do this. Yes, you got to believe in yourself, D. You got to believe in yourself. Yes. Use your words. Words are prayers. Speak what you want to see. And sometimes I know it's hard because when you're around certain people, they're so negative, you want to get negative like them. You want to pull into that negative energy. But you have to learn to fight that. You have to learn to fight that negative energy with positive energy, positive, speaking positivity over the situation. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Speak where you want your life to be. That's why vision boards are so important. Although you're not speaking anything, you're keeping a vision of where you want your life to go. And some people are against vision boards, some people are not, but it's good to have a vision. It's good to journal. It's good to have affirmations. That's why I created that 10 daily affirmations for your business. You speak life over your business because you got people that's trying to curse your business. You have to speak life over your business. You have to speak life over yourself. That's why I have a journal that I created. It's called my I am journal. And what I do, I used to go in that journal every day. I am healed. I am wealthy. I am whole. I'll write that probably 15 times. I am healed every day. I have an I am affirmation that I used to write. I don't wrote it all up. I need to start a new journal. Even if I don't have that I am journal, I still write that. I have my wealth journal. I am wealthy. I go to the scriptures, find everything on wealth, and write those scriptures down. Write them over and over and over, over and over and over. I am healed. I am delivered. I am whole. I am set free. And I'll write it 15 times, 20 times, however many lines in there. You have to take action. Take action. And it takes time. It does take all of this. It takes all of this. It takes a lot to get yourself out of a place where you were once stuck. It takes a lot to get yourself out of a place that wasn't serving you. I didn't think it took all of that, but it does. If you wasn't born into a family or into a situation where you were affirmed, where you were uplifted, and where you were poured into, you have to affirm yourself. You have to affirm yourself. Yes, you do. You have to do these affirmations to unlearn things that have been implanted in your mind that doesn't serve you well. Yes, you do. Yes, Joanne. Yes. Sometimes I just pop on, honey. I used to post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now when I get downloads, I just do lives whenever I get the download. And whenever I have to go on, that's when I do a live. It's not, I don't have a scheduled routine. When I first started out, I used to have a scheduled time. But yeah, sometimes I'll come 3 times. It depends. I may be back later on. But I'm glad you got to catch me. But yeah, speak those things. I have plenty of journals. I have plenty of journals where I'm writing my affirmations and it works. And it works. I have things on my vision board that have happened. Things that have come to pass. I put them on my vision board. Those things have come to pass. Some things I still have on my vision board that I know will come to pass. And it gives you something to work toward. Although when life get chaotic, you can go back to that vision board and say, you know what, this is where I want my life to be. This is where I want my life to be. And it's a reminder. It's kind of a reminder because I want to have a good life. I really do. I want to enjoy life. When I leave this world, I want to be empty. I want everything in me to be poured out into this world, left behind. I don't want to die with anything in me. I know I don't have the say so over that, but I still would like to just leave empty. When my time is up, I'm gonna be on E. My gas tank is going to be on E. I gave and I served what I could. hmm That's my goal. But that's what the vision board is for. And I created me a digital vision board. I don't know if you all know how to create a digital vision board. I thought about doing a class on that, how to create a digital vision board. But you can always go on YouTube and find out how you can do that. I created my digital vision board back in 2019 on PowerPoint. I'm not sure if you guys are good with PowerPoint. You can use PowerPoint, you can use Canva, you can use Microsoft Office, any one of those that you're familiar with. But I may do one using PowerPoint if you have Microsoft PowerPoint. But I created that digital vision board and I saved it as a desktop on my computer at work. I created it at work when I was working for this company and I saved it and I emailed it to myself and I also printed it out and I have it in a frame in my room. So when I get up every day, I can go over there and I look at it. Yes, it works. And I speak what I want my life to be. I speak what I want my life to be. I tell myself I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am a giver. You know, I am a giver. You don't have to wait until you become a millionaire to give. When you give, that is how you get more. You don't have to wait because people always say, I'm gonna wait till if I won the lottery, if I did this. You don't have to wait until you do those things. You can do it now. You can give on the $100 you have. You could bless somebody with the $100, with the $10 from the 100 or the 20, whatever the Lord put on your heart. You don't have to wait until you make it big. Start with the little. That's part of your blessing. If you want to have more, give from where you give from what you have. You don't have to wait until you get more. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're not a giver with the little, you're not going to give with the more. I don't care what anybody says. People are always talking about if I got $1 million, I give this to the poor, do that to the poor, do this for this person. If you're not doing it now, you're not going to do it when you get the millions because that's something in you. It's already in you. You ever heard that saying, you become more of who you are when you get money? That's true. If you're a butthole before you get the millions, you're going to be a butthole with millions. If you're a giver before you get the millions, you're going to be a giver with the millions. You're going to be who you already are. Don't let people fool you thinking they're going to do right when they get, no, they're not going to do right. If they're not loving and helping their family now, they're not going to do it when they get money. They're going to become even more selfish. You be who you are now. However you are now, right? However you are now, that's what you're going to do if you come into something big. Do the little things now. You don't have to do much. Just be a giver. Look out for people. Look out for the poor. Look out for the homeless. Don't become how the world want us to become when it comes to homeless people. Talking about they should get a job and this, that, and the other. You don't know people's situation. You don't know people's situation. You don't have to know their situation. If a person is begging, I don't care if they go buy a blunt. I don't care. If they on side of the road begging, if the Lord tell me to give them money, I'm giving them money. Whatever's in my heart to do, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be the manager of what they do with the money, or do with whatever I give them. If it's food, I'm not going to be the manager of that. My job is to give, and you give when you're led, when it's in your heart. Don't give out of obligation. Don't give out of selfishness and pride or wanting someone to see you. No, don't do it that way. Do it in secret so God could bless you in the open, like He said. Yes. Create little packages, little food packages, and pass out little things. They don't have to be nothing big. Little things, you're going to find out where the need is. There's a lot of people who are suffering, who are going through things. Listen for the needs of people. Listen to what they're saying and ask God to guide you because it's true. Some people so selfish they don't have nothing. Let me tell you, this is why I let God lead me. And I ask God to show me who I need to help because some people are so selfish they don't have nothing. When I tell you this is what you call an ingrate, and this is what you call a selfish person right here. They cannot have nothing. Like the old folks say, a window to piss in and what it is, a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. What the old folks say, they can have nothing, but they will have the audacity to complain about what you gave them. And you were just trying to help. That's why it's good to just pray. Pray and ask God to guide you and show you who you should be giving to. Have God to guide you so you can give to the people who's going to appreciate it and who are in need indeed. Yes. Give from your heart. Yes, Jacqueline. Yes. I had to learn this. These things I didn't know. But open your mouth. The message was open your mouth. Open your mouth. If you want to be a blessing to people, say, Lord, bless me so that I can be a blessing. Bless me so I can be a blessing. And when he tell you to give, you give. Don't hold back. Because 9 times out of 10, if God is telling you to give and not giving out of obligation or coercion, if he's telling you to give, you best believe he's going to give you that back. He's going to give it back to you double or the same measure in which you gave, rather. Exactly. Do it from the heart and let God lead you. He'll lead you. He'll lead you. Don't ever get selfish. Be always be willing to release what you have. Whatever it is you have, always be willing to release it and give it to somebody. You'll get it back. You'll get it back. You'll know. But open your mouth. Open your mouth. Speak against what people are speaking against you. Speak against what people are speaking against you. Don't let people talk you into being fearful about the economy. Don't let people talk you into that. I know we got inflation, but in the God I serve, he'll take care of our needs. He will take care of our needs. You may not be able to have luxury, but he said he'll take care of our needs. Don't let people put this fear into you what's going on in the economy. The Lord will bless you. He will give you creative ideas. He will bless you in ways that man will not be able to understand. Just because people are in a recession, everybody's not in a recession. Just because people are struggling, everybody's not struggling. Everyone is not struggling. Don't let these people speak this stuff over you. You're gonna be the one that's going to be able to help folks. You're going to be the lender. You the lender. Don't let these people speak broken knees and poverty over you. You are the lender. You are the lender. Don't let them force their fear onto you. You speak what you want, what you want your life to be. You find in the scriptures where God said you're going to be wealthy. And he wants you to prosper, even as your soul prosper. That's 3 John and 2. Beloved, I wish that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prosper. Go to 3 John and 2. You don't know any other scriptures, read that one. Yes, you have to speak it over yourself, Keisha. Yes. And I know it's hard because of what you see, what you hear. That's why it's good to turn off the TV and stuff and stop listening to people and think about how God brought you this far. If he's been taking care of you in the recession, that means he's going to continue taking care of you. You may have to rearrange, you may have to do some money management, you may have to give up some luxury items. That's okay. You're being taken care of. He's teaching you money management. He's teaching you don't need all the extras. Cut back on the extras. You'll have more money, have more income. Cut off the cable. You don't need cable. You got YouTube. You don't need to be watching TV wasting time anyway. He'll show you things you can do to cut back so you can enjoy and still have the necessities you need in life. What you need. You don't all the wants. You don't need all them the stuff you don't need all that. Your life will be at more peace anyways if you cut back on some of that stuff. But speak what you want. That's what I want to come share with y'all. I just got through working out. I did a long walk. It was hot. It was hot. But I went to the gym, did a little workout, and I say, let me share this message. But open your mouth. Open your mouth. That's what I want to come tell you all. Just open your mouth. Don't be afraid. That's why it's good to pray. Because when you pray and you speak certain things over yourself in prayer, you're gonna cancel out what the enemy is speaking over you. Because y'all got some people cursing you all, speaking negativity over you all, hoping that you fail, don't make it, wishing you was in poverty, hoping that you lose everything. People are just that wicked. They don't want you to prosper. But see, they speaking that stuff over you, and that's what's gonna happen to them. So you got to pray. You got to thank God. Lord, I thank you for providing for me. I thank you for watching over me. I thank you for keeping me in my right mind. I thank you for, blessing me. I thank you for giving me ideas and keeping me in my right mind, helping me to manage. Thank you for help. I thank you for helping me to be a good steward over the resources that you entrusted me with. Start thanking God for what He's already doing and what He have not done, what He's going to do in the future. That's what you do. You start open your mouth. Open your mouth. That'll cancel out the plans of the enemy. That'll cancel out the plan. I know it's hard because we're not taught this, and this is not something normal that we do. We're used to being negative. We're used to just speaking negative words and saying how broke we are, how we don't have this, how we don't have that, instead of just growing up and thanking God. Lord, I thank you for keeping me this far. I thank you for food. I thank you for a roof over my head. I thank you for clean water. I thank you for allowing me to sleep good at night, protecting my children. Just start thanking Him for what He's already done and thank Him what He's going to do. If you show God thanks, that'll decrease the stress too in your life. That'll decrease the anxiety and the stress that you have in your life when you start thanking Him for what you have. I go to my fridge and I see food in there. I'm like, Lord, thank you. I go to my deep freeze, I see food in my deep freezer, my cabinet. I got seasonings for my meats. Thank you. Thank you. Like I can go and fix anything I want in my kitchen, anything I crave for. That's something to be thanking God for. I got hot water. Hot water. Just imagine taking a shower in cold water. Some people like cold showers. I don't. Focus on the good. I'm healthy, Lord. I got my limbs. Thank you for providing for me. Thank you for providing for my kids. Thank you that you have already gone into the future to make a way, to make provision for me and my family. Thank you for blessing my children. Thank you for keeping them in their right mind. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for protecting us, watching over us while we sleep. Thank you for a safe, nice community to live in. I don't have to be worried and looking behind. You have to thank God for stuff like that. Thank you for keeping me on the highway, protecting me on the highway. Because we leave home and thinking we're going to always return. But some people leave and don't return. Thank Him for that. Yes, open your mouth. Thank Him. I had to get my backpack. But thank Him. Open your mouth. And that'll offset what the enemy is what the enemy is doing. That'll offset the negativity that the enemy is sending your way to cause confusion and chaos. Yes, one day at a time. That's what it is. It's not going to happen overnight. That's what I do. It's one day at a time for me. One day at a time. And that's all you can do. That's why He tell us don't worry about tomorrow. I said this yesterday. You don't need to be worried about tomorrow. You worry about today. Focus on today. I'm not thinking about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to take care of itself. Let me get through the day first. Let me see what I have to do for today. Let me see what's on my to-do list for today that I have to get done. But speak life over yourself. I had to come back and share that message with you all because I'm getting ready to go home, shower, relax. I got a few things on my to-do list. Take care of that and finish my day out. I need to get really more on the schedule, more on the schedule. Um, because my workouts, I be working out a little too late and that push everything else back. So you all be blessed. I just had to come share that with you all. Okay? Be blessed.